the people know who we got in the building.
Man, it's your boy MuffTi, man. You already know what's going on. Big MD shit.
MuffTi.
Yes, sir.
How you been, my brother?
Oh, man, I'm blessed beyond belief, man. I can't complain, man. You know what I mean? Yes, sirski.
For the people that don't know, where you from?
Man, I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, man. They call it Murder at Minnesota, man. I'm from the south side to be exact, man. You already know.
What side on the south side?
Man, I'm from the Dubs, but I'm all over that motherfucker. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sirski. Shout out the whole south side.
Shout out to the south side.
For sure, for sure.
Alright, so how was it growing up in South Minneapolis or Minneapolis period?
You know what? I think I'm gonna answer the question like this. It was beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know what I'm saying, it can get treacherous, you know what I'm saying, in certain, you know, certain parts and shit like that, but I feel like that's anywhere. It was beautiful, man. I feel like Minneapolis South Side raised me, you know what I'm saying, for sure, for sure. It made me who I am, so it was beautiful. It was beautiful, for sure, for sure.
So, have you ever stayed in different parts of Minneapolis, St. Paul?
Awesome, man. Yeah, I done stayed all over. Like, I done stayed in Minneapolis. I done stayed over north. You know what I'm saying? I done stayed in the burbs, from the Bloomingtons to the Richfields to the Farmingtons to the Lakevilles. I done stayed all over, you know what I mean?
And how was that for you in your life?
It was beautiful, man. I feel like each place I stayed, it was a different stage, a different time of my life. So it was beautiful, for sure, for sure.
So what was the good things and the bad things that was going on in your neighborhood when you was growing up?
Oh man, it was a lot of like violence. It was a lot of like drugs. You know, like I'm like 90s, like in the era, that era. You know what I'm saying? Overall, it was beautiful. You know, I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about the negative stuff, but it was beautiful.
So what was the good thing about it?
It's just the city. You know what I'm saying? And all the way up until the whole George Floyd stuff. You know what I'm saying? When they was, you know, before all of that, it was beautiful. Now, you know what I'm saying, we a lot of the historical shit that we had, especially on the south side, it's burnt down. It ain't there no more. You know what I'm saying? And other cities, and parts of the cities too, you know, even on the north side and other places. Like a lot of the stuff ain't even there. Don't even feel like, well, like when I come back over to the south side, because you know I'm in the burbs right now, you feel me? Living good, but when I come to the south side, it don't feel the same. I ain't even gonna lie. But it was just a beautiful historical city, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure, for sure.
So, seeing how everything changed, how does that affect your mind going on from this point?
Man, it's crazy, and it affected me tremendously because, like I said, like a lot of my childhood is not there no more. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of places growing up, for instance, you know, the Robert shoe stores and, you know, here on the south side, you know, a lot of them spots ain't even there no more, you know what I'm saying? And for me growing up, that was, you know, just that place alone, that's where I used to get a lot of jerk from, especially on the shoe side. You know what I'm saying? I see they trying to like rebuild it and get it together, but it's just not the same, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's different for sure.
So what made you want to start being an artist, or who influenced you to be an artist?
As far as like music, or what we talking about? Because I do a lot. Oh man, I always been into music. Like I was born into it. You know what I'm saying? Like my parents, you know what I'm saying, was music heads, and so just I guess it started off, you know what I'm saying, just listening to what my parents, like what my mom and all of the old heads and my uncles and all of them used to play, the LL Cool J's, the Eric B. and Rakims, the Tupacs, the Biggies, and you know those were my childhood. So, you know, they influenced, and they're the reason I got into music. And I gotta shout out my Uncle Zip, you know what I'm saying? Like, he the one that really inspired me as far as family, who I was hands-on, like who I knew, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew about the LL Cool J's and all of them type of people, but my uncle was like the person that really inspired me, you know what I'm saying? So,
gotcha,
for sure. Speaking
of that, of all the influence of the people that they was putting you on to,
for sure.
Who would you say is your top 5 influences when it comes to the real rap scene?
Man, I don't know. Like I can name
time.
I can name like 5 people, but it easily changed. And it'd have to like, it it'd have to go on eras of like the time of music. Are we talking about in the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s, the 2010s, or the right now?
So when you was growing up, who was you looking up as influences up in the rap scene?
Everybody, for real, but if I have to be specific, early on, like when I was a kid, like I think my first favorite like artist was LL Cool J, you know what I'm saying? My favorite song was I'm Bad, you know what I'm saying? When I was a shorty, right? That just goes to show how old I am, right? But it was LL Cool J in the early on, you know what I'm saying? But then I say like the Tupacs, No Limit, you know what I'm saying? I like the Nelly. I was on Nelly real tough, like the 50 Cents and all of that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I named a few, but it's just different eras, you know what I'm saying? Who I'm listening to now, I'm listening to the Meek Mills. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You know who I've been listening to lately? Some people might laugh, I don't give a fuck though, you know what I'm saying? I've been listening to Lil Yachty gang, J. Cole, Ice Ware Vizzo. I've been listening to him, I fuck with him, you know what I'm saying?
He used to be out of Minnesota?
Yeah, for sure. Damn, man. I've been doing so much shit, so man, I be listening to people, but man, you know.
Somebody ever put you up on Route 49?
I heard some songs on him. I gotta hear more. He ain't nobody that I don't think about. Let me just put him on, but I like his songs that I heard type. You know what I'm saying?
Lie, like
because
I've been rocking with Route 49.
I'm gonna check him out,
like
man.
the new artist, he like the new freshman of the year to me.
Nah, for sure.
You know, cause he versatile. He's from New Orleans and everything, but
yeah,
he got a cold style.
I'm gonna have to check him out, man. I seen some of his, you know, the videos and stuff on YouTube, but I ain't really, you know.
Yeah, I used to go scroll past it too, and then somebody put me on. I was like, damn, this dude cold. So let's see. So what you think about Fyb Jmane and how he be whooping?
He be whooping for sure. I mean, I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he found his lane. I never really listened to his music. I heard some of his stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I just like what he owned. You know what I'm saying? I know he be trolling and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I listen, man. I respect everybody hustle and shit like that if it worked for him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he created a lane for himself. He ain't the first person that's doing what he doing, obviously. But I feel like he found his lane. You know what I'm saying? With just being a comedian and just be whooping. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I fuck with him. And then the whole little movement, you know, they be I don't know how real it is or whatever, but you know, with the whole pushing the peace shit for Chicago, I think that shit dope, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. That was gonna be my next question. Was do you really think he's pushing the peace for Chicago?
I don't know. I guess we gonna have to see.
He said he's not really pushing the peace. For Chicago, he's pushing the peace for the kids. Nah,
for sure. And I feel like that's dope, man, because the kids are the future and the kids is the one that's dying. Like everybody that's like, you know what I'm saying, like dying out there, you know what I'm saying, they young as fuck. It ain't no old heads. It's all of the motherfuckers from 13 on up, 13 to 20, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they young dying out there for sure. So I feel like it's dope, but I don't know. I hope, you know what I'm saying, it's sincere and it's real, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully they figure that shit out there. Figure it out there for sure.
So what is your thoughts on the Keefy D situation?
It's a wrap for him. And I think it's a wrap for Diddy too. Like I ain't really dug too deep into it. I heard about the situation. I heard, you know what I'm saying, they, you know, raided his home and picked him up and he locked up and now they got all eyes on Diddy. You know what I'm saying that, you know what I'm saying, paid the hit. You feel me? Or however it went. I don't really know much about it, but it's tight because he told on himself type, you know what I'm saying, from what I'm hearing, like, so they, you know, they reopened the case, like he admitted to it or some shit in the book he wrote.
Yeah, he had a book.
Yeah.
And then he got booked. No, he didn't get booked for the book though.
The interview though.
But he got booked already and they give him immunity. So immunity is like when you go up in there, you admit to what you do. Yeah. Or what you did, and then they'll let you go, but you just can't talk about it. Yeah, long live Pop, man.
Long live Pop, man. For sure.
Like I was just talking, I just did an interview with Ski the G. He said the same thing. I was like, prayers to the brother though, and he was like, he ain't like that.
Nah, for sure, man. Shout out Ski, that's my man's. We got a song called, what's the song? That's a song. We got a song coming, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned.
Too many songs for me.
Yeah, for sure. So
have you been familiar with FBG Butter?
Yeah, they be calling them FBI butter. That's what they be calling him. Yeah, man.
You feel like he really a snitch?
I don't know, bro. Like, I don't really get into them politics because it's a different politics out there in Chicago, and I'm from the app, so I don't really know. I'm hearing he a snitch. I heard he a snitch. I've been hearing it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know because I'm tuned into him because I be watching the other little whoops, right? And I be hearing this story too, so I don't really know who to believe. Them ain't my, you know what I'm saying? Like, them ain't like my guys to the point where I'm like, oh man, he telling the truth or he ain't telling the truth, but I don't know. They saying he a rat, so and there's more than one people saying he a rat. And then his like he come from the whole FBG movement, and his own people ain't fucking with him. So it's like who, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, he say he ain't rat though, but hey, all rats say they ain't rat. But
facts.
But
facts. Hey, listen, I don't condone that rat shit though. If he ratting, that shit out. But I don't know. I don't really know too much.
My next question is, I know you from Minneapolis and everything.
For sure.
Far as local rappers or the rappers up in the city of Minnesota, who you think got it right now?
Male or female? Because it's females too.
Both.
Female is definitely Carson. You know, Carson Blue. I think she got it on the female side. I mean, like, you know, I think she got it for sure. But we got talent here, but she got it on the female side. And then as far as the dudes, man, there's a lot of them, man, that I've been hearing. Like this dude named Louis Blaze. Like, he dope. I heard one of his songs, like when my man shot his video and I heard that song, so I think that's cold.
Yeah, he lyrical for real.
No, for sure. He decent.
I haven't been really in tune with the Minnesota scene lately, but the last people that I have been seeing that's been really popping is NLU Skeet.
Oh, yeah. He going crazy, but all of them, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they going crazy right now.
Yeah, I fuck with. He cold. I fuck with him. I think he got it on like, and DB the Rasta too.
Yeah, DB the Rasta.
He just dropped the tape. You know what I'm saying? But I like Tarzan. Yeah. You know, now they coming to me. I fuck with him. You know, I fuck with his music, and he one of the most. So, you know what I'm saying? Who else? I mean, I fuck with everybody I fuck with too. Like, I fuck with Tay Rax, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with myself. It's a lot of them out there, man. And, if I forgot to mention people, man, my bad. It's just that shit. I got my hands in so much shit, so I can't really think. But the people you just named,
shout out to the Minnesota artists.
Shout out all of them, you know what I'm saying? Because we are from the city, you know what I'm saying? Or at least rapping it, we all stay here for sure.
My next question is, you have got it. Are you familiar with King Yella?
Yeah, I fuck with Yella. You know what I'm saying? He funny as hell.
You just think he just funny, or you think he just be a troll too?
I feel like all of them be trolling. It's content, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like certain shit be going too far, but because I'm in the field, like we in this life, this is what we do, so I understand a lot of shit. Now some of the shit I might not do, you know what I'm saying, or get into. But it's all content, bro. Everybody getting a bag. And I'd rather them do this and troll doing this than all of the murder. They from the rack, so you know what's going out there. So I'd rather them troll on the internet than to be, you feel me? Yeah, really out here sliding for sure. So
what you feel about so it was just reported like I think yesterday or the day before yesterday that Jada Pinkett,
man, shorty ass is out. Hey, what Reese be doing? That shit out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that shit crazy.
She said she been tied to Will Smith.
Yeah.
Been broke up for like 7 years.
Yeah, they been gone for a minute. You know, I guess they been keeping. Well, see, real talk. If that's what it really is, then it ain't just on her. You like, obviously, you know what I'm saying. I don't really condone her. I really don't give a fuck. It ain't my situation. But that shit, she foul. But if that's what it really is, and they really been separated for 7 years, right? Then you can't even really put that shit on her for real. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, I don't give a fuck about nobody else's situation, but I'll get my opinion on it since the question was asked. You can't really put it all on her. You know, I'm not taking away from Will, you know what I'm saying? Like, but shit, if you going around keeping this persona when y'all in the public eye, you kissing on her and all of that type of shit, and it's happy to do lucky or whatever the fuck it is, then that's y'all issue, that's y'all problem. But if y'all was separated, then it should have never been an issue with the whole entanglement thing. That was a couple years ago and all of that shit with August Alsina and all of that, man. It shouldn't have been an issue. Y'all wasn't together. Right. You get what I'm saying? My opinion.
I think, from my point.
But I feel like she bogus though.
Nah, she definitely bogus.
For sure.
But I feel like is like, so I don't really think that they were like, they probably was just trying.
Or maybe she just saying that to clear up her name, make her look good.
I was just gonna say that.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
But it's not all up on her because like men like me, I don't go for that.
Nah, for sure.
I'd be going quicker than. I can't. Why would you? I'm not putting up.
Hell no. Will is he a cornball. Like he like a nigga nerd. Like he lame. That's probably why she used to treat his ass.
But the crazy thing about it is like you'll get tired of that stuff too. Like she just constantly bringing up Pac around him. Yeah. Like Pac.
You want to know why though? Cause he's been demasculated, bro. Like, cause I'm gonna tell you something. If you a real like stand up guy, you know what I'm saying, like a real man, like a real leader, like a real one of them, then it wouldn't have never happened like that. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know what I'm saying, nobody ain't never like disrespected me and like, you know what I'm saying, treated me like how he a cornball, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
He corny as hell, gang.
Like he the coldest actor in the world.
Bro, for sure. He one of my top 5 for sure. But he's a lame. He's a nigga nerd. He's a cornball.
It's just like,
shout out to Will though. I fuck with you.
I was like, he from Philly?
Yeah, bro. What part? He from the burbs, bro. Cause I don't know no nigga from Philly that's going like.
But you gotta look at his life story too. He got ran out of Philly.
Yeah, man.
So
he just from there, man. He ain't been there.
But that's just how I look at the situation.
I've been in one little fight and my mom's got scared and then he moved me with my auntie and on by that. Yeah, he from out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
He blew up after that.
For sure.
What are your thoughts on Charleston White?
You wanna know something? People might not agree. And I don't agree with a lot of the shit he do, but I fuck with Charleston White.
Me too.
You know, because I see right through a lot of the shit because you can't really be positive and catch people's attention because, you know, negativity sells, sex sells, and all of that. So I do feel like he do too much, and he definitely be trolling, but he do that shit, but it's always a message behind the bullshit. So, like I said, I fuck with him. I ain't got no issue, no problem with him. And he understand content. Not only is he trolling, popping his shit, talking his shit, but coming with a message behind it. He knows what it takes to get the attention and all eyes on him. He checking the bag, bro. Yeah, and then you gotta understand, all of that shit opened up other doors. So now he doing the comedian shit. He doing this, he doing that. I fuck with him, man. This is my opinion. Who don't like it, I don't give a fuck. Like, I fuck with Charleston though. Yeah, I don't fuck with all of the extra shit with the police shit and all of that shit, but I get it and I understand. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with it. You know why?
What?
It's because he's telling everybody, like, hey, bro.
Right.
I'm not with this shit.
No, for sure.
I'll call the cops on you.
Yeah, if
you breaking into my neighbor's next door,
right,
I'll call the police on you.
Right.
So it's up to you how to go about that situation.
And there be some double standard shit too, because niggas will be having certain laws when it comes to like the streets and shit until it happens to like one of their peoples and shit. Then it's like, you ain't gonna tell me who did this. But it's like, I thought you was, you know what I'm saying?
And he almost 50 years old, man.
No, for sure. He a civilian. He ain't no shit.
Come on now.
But I fuck with him. My opinion, I fuck with him. I ain't gonna hold you.
Alright, so my next question is, I've been seeing a lot up on the net with No Jumper.
Oh, yeah.
Adam 22.
Yeah,
everybody been saying like lately that like his platform is huge, right?
Right.
But he's like a culture vulture.
For sure.
And like he just downplaying the black community. What do you feel about that?
That's how we feel, and I say we is just us as, you know, blacks. Then stop falling for this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all say all of these things about this white man on his platform, then don't go on his shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, to be for real, How I feel about it, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say that again, like I don't. But I'll elaborate a little bit on it. It's like, this shit been going on. These motherfuckers been culture vultures. They been, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me? Like, I was hearing some shit like they were saying, like, him and Vlad, like, snitches and rats and all that shit. But it's like, we have the right to speak on shit and not speak on shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, we don't have to do certain shit and speak on certain shit when we're asked questions. You know what I'm saying? All of this shit is public information anyways. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit is public information, right? But then that anybody can go to get this type of information, right? But then these interviewers or these platforms that re-ask a question on what happened, and it just take a dumbass to go in there.
I just want to give the people an idea of, you know, when you come to certain interviews, or not even just certain, any interview.
Right.
If somebody sending you a bait, just be like 051 kill.
Nah,
no comment.
Nah, for real.
Like, straight up.
Oh, like what old boy be saying, I gotta do my research. I do my homework. Yeah, man, like, niggas be talking, they be doing too much of this.
Yeah, so,
and then be pointing fingers at other people. It's like, yeah, you ain't gotta answer them questions, man.
Yeah, so I was just looking at it like.
Then on top of that, let me say this to the people that be like making music and shit. You speaking about this shit on your platforms, through your music. So they're asking questions about it. It's like, come on, man, like a lot of them people that's be getting in trouble and all of that shit. It's like, not only are y'all going on these platforms and y'all speaking upon this shit that y'all really out here doing, y'all gotta make y'all music too. Y'all gotta stop doing that weird shit, man. That's how I feel. They gotta stop doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
If you really out here doing it, like these niggas be tweeting.
I just feel like you can make a song, you can talk about it, but that's up to you to do that, right?
Exactly.
So when
Facts.
you do that, somebody asks you a question about it,
yeah,
and you answer it in a certain way to incriminate yourself, that is not up on the internet.
That's on your ass.
I can ask you questions right now to incriminate yourself.
Yeah.
But it's
up to me to answer that shit. Exactly. You know
it's just like going to an interview when you go to jail.
Right.
Put it that way.
Facts.
Are you gonna sing, or are you gonna just?
Let me call my lawyer. Fuck, these niggas be tweaking, gang.
Yeah. So,
tweaking, for sure.
What's your message for the youth?
My message for the youth is, man, stay positive, stay focused, and stay out the way. I mean, you ain't gotta, follow the trends and do what everybody else doing and talk about what everybody else talking and living a lifestyle that everybody else fabricating. You know what I'm saying? Just do you. Stay positive, stay focused, man, and just, you know what I mean? Sky's the limit. Do what it is you want to do. And that's what I have to say to the youth, for sure.
So a lot of people, like, I've been in cahoots with a lot of people lately, just up in the city, right? Yeah. And a lot of people been wanting to do city work. For sure. And like just give back to the community. Want a lot of people to come together as a community. So what would you say about things like that, so our city can come together?
I think that's dope. I think that if they haven't already started,
do you think our city can come together?
I feel like anything is possible. Anything is possible. I feel like anything is possible. I just feel like people just gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Just come together and just do that shit, man. Really just talk. Like a lot of motherfuckers, a lot of shit can be avoided. A lot of shit can be prevented if you just sit down like men and women, like adults, and just whatever issues and shit you got, just figure that shit out, man. You know what I'm saying? And just move forward with life. Life is too short to be beefing, opping, sliding, you know what I'm saying? You're losing too many of our people. You know what I'm saying? Kids is losing out on parents and shit like that from ignorance. I feel like anything is possible. Just gotta make it happen for sure. I definitely feel like we can do it in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Me, I know I'm behind the camera, but a lot of people know me, right?
No, for sure.
And it's not gonna be just that simple.
No, it's not gonna be simple, especially when it's like bloodshed and shit. Yeah, for sure.
So we're just pretty much sitting here trying to get that message out.
For sure.
we can do it.
Yeah, let's push peace all over the world.
All over the world.
For sure.
Let the kids be able to go to the park again.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
I miss them days, cause I was able to do that.
I don't even let my kids go to the park no more.
Nah, for sure. My kids don't even catch the school bus. I take them to school, drop them off, pick them up, all that.
Yeah, so that's what I just been trying to make sure I push with our city also. Like, if we gonna push peace, we gotta push peace through the whole world.
Yes, sir.
Stay focused.
For sure.
Show these kids you can be something like entrepreneurs.
Yes,
you can be anything you want to be. You can be a worker. You can be whatever you want, a construction worker, whatever you want to be.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I agree.
And I've been showing a couple kids like just even like this YouTube stuff. Like, you just gotta invest in yourself.
It's dope, and it's dope that you're using your platform to like show people like and speaking positivity into the atmosphere, into the world, like using your platform, bro, because you do have a voice. You know what I'm saying? And you do have a voice here in the city, and for sure it's gonna be around the world. So it's just like, bro, I like that you're using your influence and using your voice for positivity, man, especially for the kids, because the kids are the future, and you understand that because you got kids yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's dope, and it's positive for sure, for sure.
Alright, yeah, for sure. So my next question for you, you been in tune with Aunt Glizzy?
Not really. I kind of seen like
You been trolling no jumper.
Yeah. I seen that he, and I seen that he. I think it was yesterday. I was just saying some shit a couple minutes. So he was talking about he got cyber joined into the Crips.
Yeah.
You seen that? He trolling, bro.
Yeah, he said he been Crip for 38 minutes.
Yeah, his ass tweaking. Like he need to put not play like
said,
that.
You know who Brick Baby is, right?
Y'all know who Brick Baby is, yeah.
He said back in the day when he was with Shy Glizzy, he robbed him for 2 ounces and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I just wanted your opinion up on that because
yeah, he's trolling. He big trolling.
Everybody, what I want to do with this platform, also is just show people like this is just all internet.
Yeah, it's all internet. Yeah.
Like it's truth to some stuff, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But a lot of these people, they're just trolling. They're not really like that.
And I feel like, hell nah. We know that.
Did you see that Aunt Glizzy fight?
Nah, I ain't even see that.
You ain't see Aunt Glizzy?
He got his ass beat.
Boy, he was out of wind in like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
He said he was drinking before the thing and all that. I'm like, that's yeah.
I seen Crip Max fight. You know what I'm saying? He just had one with the blood, some blood cat.
Yeah. He said it was he said he was feeding the community in that blood area in LA. Yeah. And he was like, I just need my favorite dude, so they made him put on the gloves.
Oh, for sure. That's what's up.
So what you think
we need to get back to that, man. Like throwing the glove. Y'all got a problem? Like put the guns away, man. But a lot of people, we know, man. A lot of people can't fight, can't take an ass whooping. They be pride and all of that shit. But yeah, we need to go back to that.
Guns is for the people breaking into your houses, messing with your kids.
Nah, for sure. Yes, sir.
I would personally say rapists.
Yeah, they need to die, man.
Yeah. That should be the ones that get the death penalty.
Nah, real talk, bro. That shit out. You know what I'm saying? That shit out of there.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about that.
But yeah, what was your thoughts up on like Crip Mac? Cause I know Crip Mac, he been buzzing for like 2-3 years now.
So I'm gonna keep it 55th Street. I listen, man. I like Crip Mac too, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I see that he's positive, he's giving Fyb back. His work, getting Fyb back to the community. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I rock with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they say Crip Mac and Fyb Jmane made the nigga dictionary.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
They said, I was like, man, y'all kind of right up on that.
Nah, for sure. No, they definitely got their own thing.
You'll understand them, but you be like, come on, man.
Yeah, like, nah, especially Crip Mac. He got that shit.
I'll be like,
yeah, he got that shit down packed, man. His shit that he got going on, how he talk, that boy crazy, man.
All right, so who you want to give your shout outs to?
I just want to give my shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? My shorties for sure though. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to my babies and shit, and my queen and my family and the whole motherfucking world, man. Shout out to everybody. I'm pushing peace. Peace and love, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man.
No, for sure.
Bro, man.
Also,
long live my brother Zomo too, for sure. We throw that out there.
Zomo for sure.
Yes, sir.
So, this is another thing I gotta touch on too. Did you see Sexy Red's sex tape?
Yeah, I seen that shit. That shit weak as hell.
You know, I know.
That shit trash. Her shit look dry. You know what I'm saying? Her pussy didn't look pink. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't the inside though.
It wasn't the inside, so that's true.
I'm
glad you cleared that shit up. It wasn't the motherfucking inside. But it was weak as hell. They be talking that freaky shit, but that shit be weak as hell. Like,
yeah. It's not even just her. It's just like, dude, like, if I would have got Sexy, this just me though.
No,
if I
for
would have
sure.
got Sexy Red and I did a sex tape,
yeah.
the way I would have had us,
bro, especially if y'all gonna be leaking. Like, if you gonna leak some shit, make sure y'all lit on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That shit boring as hell.
Literally, bro, he didn't bring her to Pound Town, nigga.
Nah, hell nah.
Hell nah. He didn't bring her to Pound Town.
Hell no, but she made that song and probably can't really take dick like that. You know what I'm saying?
I swear, it do
so
be like that.
Yeah, they be talking that shit, man. They really can't take no dick, man.
So,
bro,
I know, for future references, you finna have a mixtape coming out.
Yeah, man, I got a mixtape. That's actually two. You know, two I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? But I got Royal Blood, and then I got My Brother and Me coming soon. For sure.
How many songs are gonna be up on each?
I'm gonna give them 13. Like 13 is like that number. I feel like it's not too many, but it's like just enough. 13 bangers. That motherfucker fire. I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty much like 97% done for real. Royal Blood is 97% done, and then My Brother and Me, we probably like 50% done.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out my brother Tay Rex.
Yes, sir. So far as that, when it comes to that, do you got any visuals coming out anytime? Oh
yeah, I got a visual coming out. What's today? Tuesday, probably like Friday. We got a visual coming out on Friday. For sure. It's called I Told. That joint hard too. That bitch fire.
Like you told on somebody?
Nah, hell nah. I ain't no rat. I don't condone it. Nah, it's just like I told. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the underdog. I told y'all like I was coming. You know what I'm saying? Like all that doubt and all of that shit. Y'all finna see. We finna turn the city up though. You know what I'm saying? We finna turn the world up, but we definitely gonna turn the city up. But I told is the first whoop.
Is there anybody that you want to work with?
I want to work with everybody that want to work with me. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care who it is. You know.
For sure. So, now that we got the music part out the way, let these people know all the business that you have and the things that you do on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
Anybody that's local, if they're a fan or where they can reach you, get everything that you need.
Besides music, man, I got some things going on, man. Like, I got a label, obviously, $1 Million Empire. You know what I'm saying? Big MD shit. So I got like some artists and stuff like that. But a jewelry company, you know what I'm saying? So anybody that needs some jewels, man, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Get at us. LW Jewelers. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on Instagram. I got the clothing line. $1 Million Empire, MDLifestylebrand.com for the merch. I'm a photographer too, so you know I'm a videographer and a photographer. So if you need any of that, you just go to LamontWashingtonStudios.com. Amongst other things, you know what I'm saying. Just get at me. I'm like a one-stop shop. Whatever you need, I got it for sure.
That's what's up.